So back home to my parents' house, all of us siblings live abroad. Now there's a lot to do when you visit back your home city, your parents' house, but one of the things is to declutter, because a lot of us have parents who have collected a lot of things, hoarded, they've gotten a lot of things as gifts, and they just don't have the time to actually empty out or get rid of things because they hope the kids will come and deal with it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now my house it was constructed in the 80s, and like a lot of design of the houses then, there's just a lot of inbuilt cabinets and closets, so which means it gives my parents the excuse to just keep as many things as possible. Now some of the things I'm taking out were also gifted to me or my siblings, and we just held on to it, but now those things are just not useful. Many things are from the time when my parents lived in Middle East, and they collected a lot of good kitchen items in hopes that it'll help our kids when they grow up. We'll come and take them, but all of us live abroad now, and it's just very difficult for us to take those things abroad in the suitcases because they're so heavy. However, I will try to get rid of things. Not everything is going to be decluttered in the sense of given away. Some things my siblings might want, some things I might want, some things just need to be recycled or donated to someone. Like these things I'm gonna give to either the cleaning lady or the house help, or we have other people who often come to the house for like short-term stuff, like just making some food items and leaving, so they will do it. Anyways, this frame has just been hanging and it's broken, so I'm gonna take it out and throw it. My parents were too tired probably to even notice or care. Then I don't know why my parents have so much stuff, but this thing on the top was a gift, I remember, so I think I can give it to someone else. It's nice, but again, and then this thing was again also a gift, but the top has been broken. I think it was a windmill on top that's broken, so it can go to trash. These candlesticks are fine, so I might donate these to someone, but they don't have to be in the house collecting dust, because the city I live in, I am from, gets very dusty, so it's hard to clean. And this frame also, like the top part is missing, so this needs to leave the house too. And just more stuff in the house that's broken, and our parents are just, I guess they're just exhausted, or they're too lonely, or they feel like we have abandoned them, so they just don't care about taking care of the house anymore. Now this owl decoration is also broken, so it is gonna go in trash. This whole pile of things is gonna go in trash. Now if the trash person thinks they can be reused, he will put them to good use, otherwise they will be taken to disposal with the rest of the waste. So yeah, and then second day of decluttering, back to that little cabinet. And keep in mind there's a lot of places where you can give stuff. Selling might not be the best option. I did try to sell a few decorations, but nobody was interested. There is a person, usually we call it him Radiwala. They just go home to home collecting old paper, glass, plastic, and like things that can be recycled, but they will take other things as well. They might not pay you for it, but they will take it and put it to good use, get it upcycled. So in a way, I do know things won't get wasted. Now this bag has not been used for 25 years. I don't know why it was up in that closet and just sitting there. I don't know what my parents were thinking. I think it was my cousin's bag, and then there's a table tennis racket in it. I'm probably gonna give that away as well, but the bag is also torn, so I will give this to the recycle bin. Now one cool thing about my house is that the space under the staircase is just for putting stuff for recycling. Like I think our parents were smart with using every nook and corner of the house, so whatever we want to give to the recycling man, we collect it here, and once it's a lot, we then call him or start. He usually goes with his push cart from street to street, and we just call him and like sell it to him. Now these two frames he might not pay for it, and that's fine, but he will take them to the right place. Same thing with these mixer. It's 30 years old at least. It doesn't work. We've gotten it fixed a few times, but it's time for it to leave, so it'll also go to the recycling man. So yeah, but there's still so much more to declutter, but I need to get rid of a few things first. I think our parents hold on to things because they were living in a time when mass consumerism wasn't there, so they thought if they find something for a good price, for a good quality, they want to buy it for their kids. But times have changed, we've all moved abroad, so gotta keep up with